Hi, my name is teacher Juan Carlos, and today I'm gonna present to you my assignment number 3, which is a video. First, we're gonna discuss our learner. Our learner's name is Tania Paula Saez Ramirez. She is a female, 33 years old. Her learning aim is to improve work opportunities. Her context is that she's a foreign language student and individual learning. That means that um, she has no fellow classmates. It's only her. Type of learner, she is an effective learner and her learning style is visual. Okay, so we're gonna use Rubin's taxonomy for learning strategies. Okay, so teacher intervention. Before, we're going to divide the class in 3 parts: before, during, and after. Before, the teacher intervention is to revise learner's profile, apply a diagnostic test, and give feedback about that diagnostic test. During the class, the teacher is going to present vocabulary, grammar, use, and structure. And he is also going to give support and guide the learner during this part of the process. After the class, the teacher is going to apply, well, the student is going to answer a self-evaluation, the teacher is going to revise it and comment about the findings. Okay, so the language function that we're going to teach this learner is to talk about how fashion used to be. For before, right? So this is the diagnostic test, which we took from Cambridge for DGB second edition, number 3, right? Obviously, this is answered not by the student, but this is the teacher's guide, all right? So the results of this diagnostic test show that the learner knows WH question words, its meaning, and understands how to use them. The learner comprehends the role of did as an auxiliary verb in questions and in the negative sentence. Those are the positive results. The only negative result is that the learner needs more practice in differentiating used and use, okay, in this particular grammar topic. Okay, so during, first we're going to present vocabulary, all right? We took this image from the internet and we presented to the student so that he can study it. All right, so this is step number 2, right? This is a game, this is the web page, and this game is for her to practice this vocabulary, okay? So this gives us a hint about what it is, and so the student has to deduce the word we're looking for, right? So it says, it is hot today, take off your sweater and, well, this is actually the answer is jacket. So she's going to drag the letters in this, and so she's gonna submit, and if it's correct, she can continue. Okay, so now the teacher is going to present grammar, use, and structure. So this image, we took it from this web page, and it is very basic. It is only like the general structure and the general use. We use the structure used to do something when we talk about something we did regularly in the past, but we do not do it now. Okay, so according to Rubin's taxonomy, this is like the first step, clarification, okay? So now we're going to apply the learning strategy, okay? So when asked, learner decide to get more practice and examples from a video. So the student make the decision of gaining more information, more input from a video. So the teacher provided these 2 videos. One is, again, to establish the use and structure, positive, negative question form. And the other one is to get more examples. It is language in use. Okay. According to monitoring in Rubin's taxonomy, uh, when watching the videos, learner takes notes, pauses video and repeats phrases, looks for spelling and meaning of new words. Okay, so the student is monitoring their own learning, right? She, in this case, because she is a female, she takes notes about maybe new words, she takes notes about maybe the other structures that weren't presented in the image, right? For example, the negative or the question form. So she can take notes about that and any other thing that she finds interesting. She pauses the video and repeats phrases like full phrases, like I used to have a girlfriend, which is said on the video. So she pauses the video and repeats phrases. And finally, she looks for spelling and meaning of new words. In this case, because the videos do not match the vocabulary, so she has to do it. Maybe girlfriend is, I know that it is a very it is a very popular word and very used word, but maybe she didn't know it. So she had to go look for it in the internet, in a dictionary, whatever. Okay, memorization. For this, we use a mnemonic technique, right? So she used blouse, cap, t-shirt, tie, boots, and swimsuit, which were the words, the vocabulary units of word that she had the most problems with, right? So she made a mnemonic, right? Which said beautiful clothes tend to be shiny. And in this way, she can help memorization, right? The words that she had more trouble with or more problems with, she's going to now be able to remember because of this technique. Okay. Next is guessing inductive inferencing. Okay. So this is activity number 1. Okay. So we ask the learner, well, the teacher asked the learner to look for 90s actors and write 10 descriptions of how men used to dress. In this case, we have this actor, which is uh, Joey Tribbiani in Friends, right? And she had to describe how men used to dress in the 90s. And no more information was given, no structure was given. She had to guess, right, or infer the way or the order or the description. In this case, she did an amazing job. She said, men used to wear baggy jeans, black boots, and loose checkered shirts, which she had to look for. I mean, vocabulary wise, she had to look for a lot of vocabulary, almost every single adjective, not the nouns because she had them already, but the adjectives were something that she had to look for. Okay, deductive reasoning. Learner works with the 10 sentences she constructed and writes questions and negative sentence about them. Okay, so using the same sentence that she already did, the next activity number 1, was to give examples in the negative form and in the question form. So for the example, men used to wear baggy jeans, black boots, and loose checkered shirts. She said men didn't used to wear skinny jeans. Now they do, right? Did men used to wear baggy jeans? Yes, they did. Okay, so next step. We have practice. So learner practices sentences until she is satisfied with the pronunciation. She practices the sentences aloud and the teacher corrects in case of needed, right? In case she pronounces the sentence in a correct manner, then the teacher asks her, asks her to continue with the next question or sentence in the positive or negative form. Okay. So process that contribute indirectly to learning. In this case, and according to Rubin's taxonomy, right? Which we are using, okay? So according to Rubin's taxonomy, we are going to use this process that contributes indirectly to learning. Okay, so the process is creates opportunity for practice. In this case, the learner starts a conversation with the teacher in which they discuss how men and women used to dress in the night, right? So she is motivated into starting a conversation with the teacher about this topic, okay? In which maybe they talk about their own experiences, because in this case, they both were alive during this period of time, okay? And this is a process that it is like that goes together with the full learning strategy, which is like part of a process by its own. Okay, after and finally, right, the last part of the process, in this case, the class, which we now finish, right, with Rubin's taxonomy. So the teacher asks learner if she can talk about how men and women used to dress in the 90s and discuss. This is in like its own form, like a final activity, right? Like it is like a self-evaluation in which she has to make the decision to mention if she feels like she is able to accomplish this, right? And the teacher discusses with her her answer, right? If she says no, maybe the teacher can motivate her into just like being more confident. I don't know. The teacher can do a number of comments about her answer. Okay. Okay. So finally, we're going to answer why use strategy instruction. Why? Well, the main idea is that it is the only way in which the learner can take control of his or her learning. Okay? Why is this? Because learning strategies, right, are designed to give a learner the tools and knowledge to know how he or she can learn better. Okay? Let's let's um, let's recall. I'm sorry. This is the answer of taking control of her own learning. What is this? This means to give learners the tool and knowledge to know how he or she can learn better, to create an ambience in which they can achieve concentration, and to facilitate them with a plan to complete a process by applying learning strategies, which have individual techniques for specific activities. Okay? And this is the ultimate way in which a teacher can be a positive influence and even a determiner in the acquisition of a second language. Okay? Finally, we have our references. And that would be all. My name is Juan Carlos Angulo Ochoa. Thank you for watching.